Lawam, Salaki, I'm trying to turn this dang music off. Kal Hala Yahweh, Bahashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hara Kakadesh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatham to the Akim, while Akim out there keeping this word, this truth, in all sincerity. In all sincerity. Teaching the downfall of Esau, this 2/3, this wicked queendom, and these heathens, to the Habai Shah would die, the house of David, Kwam Yasha'Allah, to the 144 elect men chosen from the beginning of existence, from the womb faithful, Kwam Yasha'Allah. Woo! Our Abba, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our trespasses. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, are the Salakia, are the power, the glory, forever and ever. I messed that up. Lam Lam Yam. You my strength, my power, and my glory. You my shield. You my sword. You my everything. My todo. Woo! Dawari Abba Hashem Yahushai. Kahala. Man, I just wanted to go over this quick little thing with y'all. You know, I did a video earlier, but you know, people kept calling me, interfering, and you know, maybe I said something in that message that Yahweh Shimei Shai didn't want me to say, so he allowed somebody to pop up on my screen. I don't want y'all to get no names, no numbers. You know what I mean? No, I'm playing. I don't even laugh like that. But yeah, shalom, shalom. I hope everybody's getting ready for Shabbat tonight. I just went and ate a meal, but a little story I wanted to tell y'all. The story I wanted to tell you, it ain't even little. This magnificent story is to give you some faith, because during Jacob's trouble, you're gonna need faith. Okay? And when you have faith, when you got faith, you know, Yahweh, he gonna be there for you. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta worry about, look at them clouds, it's beautiful. You ain't gotta worry about all these heathens. You ain't gotta worry about all these problems. You know, in Jacob's trouble, you ain't gonna have to worry about things that's happening to you. All you're gonna have to do is keep your faith. Why? Because the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's gonna keep you from hunger. He's gonna keep you from troubles. Okay? Because what just happened to me earlier is I was sitting in my hot, you know, RV and stuff, and basically a cloud formed over like that, I guess, over my RV. And what was beautiful about that is, because it's hot, it's like, it was like 120 or something in my RV, because I guess outside it was like 112, so it had to be 120, 130 in there. You know, it's metal. You know, I was sitting there, and basically, you know, the other day he told me not to go out drinking. I almost went out last night, but he allowed me to work like a lot more hours. He kept me from that going out and drinking, because, you know, people invite you to dinners and stuff like that. And the most amazing thing had happened. You know, so like you for all the bounciness, but the most amazing thing happened. Guess what it was? A cloud was over my RV, and it started raining. And it didn't rain everywhere. it rained over my RV. You know, I just heard a couple sprinkles. I was like, man, is it raining? Is it raining? It's gonna cool my RV down. Sure enough, that's what it did. And that was very faithful to me. I mean, that was very spiritual to me. You know what I mean? You know, it was like, he was like, yo, you didn't go out drinking, you didn't go out partying. So he blessed me, you know. He kept me from that time, you know. So, you know, I really just wanted to make this short. Very short. You know, I just want to, let you know, during Jacob's trouble, you're going to be good. Prove that to you. You know, if you stand in his faith, and it ain't just for the men, it's for you women too. The 1/3 men and women and the children. Okay, so you women that's going through stuff that's hated amongst the females, because they're not women. Okay. So, you know, you ain't gonna have no fear. This is Isaiah 41:10. It says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. You know, and this goes back to faith. It really goes back to faith, you know, having faith to be delivered, because, you know, the Most High has me right now in a place. I'm wondering why, you know, all this stuff is going on. Sometimes he just tells you to be still. He told me not to. He was like, stop buying stuff. Don't do nothing. So I just said, F it. I'm not buying no new trucks. I ain't doing nothing, because all my cars and vehicles keep getting messed up. I'm stuck in this spot where I don't want to be. You know, he's like, just wait. So literally just the other day, because all these people have been bullcrapping me about my car and all kinds of stuff. So literally the other day, because I spent $1,300 in 2 weeks on my car and nothing was done to it. And that's going to these different car places. Not one damn thing was done. But I spent $1,300. Probably even more than that. Okay? So, you know, the Most High said, wait. So I said, okay, cool. I'm not putting no cars on my parts. No transmission on my Dodge Ram. Not putting a new engine in my Ford F-250. He said, wait. He said, be still. He told me not to do nothing. You know, just like I told you guys about those dreams. About the dude's tire popping and then him end up dying. His tire popped. He was in the hospital with liver issues. I was sitting here having visions. And the Most High is like, I'm not done yet. He said, I'm not done. Basically, he didn't say that, but, you know, that's basically what he was saying. It's not over. He ain't never lied to me. He's like, it ain't over. You know what I mean? It ain't over. What I showed you before, it ain't over. You know what I mean? Those are just little things that he's done. Pop the tire, put people in the hospital, and wait for people gonna start dying. He told me to wait. He said, don't do nothing, wait. And the main thing that he even told me before, and which makes more sense, is probably why everything been happening, is because he told me, go to my land. He's like, I'm gonna give you everything you need. So guess what? I came out here, started buying stuff, trying to trade, do stuff, and that ain't what he said. He said, I'm gonna give you everything that you need. Okay? That's what you need to do, is have faith. Because when he tell you something in a dream, most people will say, oh, that's just a dream. Let it go. It's a dream for them. But when he's talking to you, whether he's using an angel, whether he's using a person, a dream, a vision, he give you a sign, he use some numbers, whatever it is he show you, you need to take heed. Okay? Because when he say hold up and wait, he ain't telling you to keep going. He ain't saying pass go collect $200. He says stay your ass still. Okay? Just like every day you got brothers that prophesy. But you got to remember, you supposed to have a Sabbath on Shabbat on that too. You supposed to have a rest day. You supposed to have fun. He said, I don't like things unevenly yoked. Don't be overly righteous. Okay? Let me show you. I believe that's in Psalms when he says, hurry up and wait. You know, that's what the army say. Who you think they get that from? Okay? Woo, right there. There we go. Look, he tell you, he said, wait, this is Psalms 46 and 10. Be still. Does that say move? He said, be still. Okay? Sometimes you gotta stop your ass right where you at. He said, be still and know that I am who? Yahweh. Raise your hands in the air. Woo! You know what I mean? And I will be exalted among the heathen, and I will be exalted in the earth. On this whole thing, he gonna be exalted. So when he say, don't go by that. When he say, I'm gonna give you everything that you need. When he say, my people know my name. When he say, I'm only taking one from a city, two from a family. When he say, I'm taking one from the cluster, throwing the rest away. When he say, I'm gonna turn my head and not hear their voice. When he say, I don't smell your sweet smells. When he say, worship no other God before me. Okay? When he say something, that's what it is. Why? Because he's going to be exalted. Okay? You got to have that faith. You got to have that faith, baby. Faith without works is nothing. Niggas say they want to raise the dead, but they don't practice raising dead animals. Y'all go by animals and pray for it. Where's your work? I know y'all be like, that ain't work. Hey, man. Be childlike. Pray that animal get up. Pray to the mountain and hope that it, not hope, have faith that it'll move. Okay? Pray for some land and do some research and learn about some land and Yahweh gonna give it to you. I know a lot of people like, yeah, but we ain't trying to come up. We ain't. And that's why I said, the crazy part is right now, I was just sitting here having dinner in this restaurant by myself. And all the stuff that I wanted to get, something just popped up on my phone. And Google tried to delete it. Google tried to delete it. So I backspaced, or I backed up and hit that bitch one more time. And it tried to delete again, and I held my finger on that shit. And I guarded that mug like it was a Shabbat. So I grabbed it. And guess what popped up? Woo! Man. See, Google and them be trying to overcharge y'all for shit. See, Amazon, that's why you got people making thousands upon thousands of dollars on FBAs and FDBA, whatever the fuck these businesses is, all right? The Most High allowed something to be shown up on my screen. And I was looking at shit, and I was like, man, I could start a commercial business if I wanted to. If that's what he wanted me to do. You know, but this ain't about really starting a business. I'm just trying to get food, make food. That's it, you know. But for him to allow that, for him to allow Google to fuck up, because that's what happened. You know how they only want you to see what, they don't want you to see the real price of shit. They want you to see the price in which Americans pay for shit. But the Most High said, nah, bitch. And he dropped that shit right there. And I said, hold on, what the fuck? Literally, Google tried to switch the page out. Like, and then I tried to click on it. Like, you know, it goes to the next page. And it tried to switch the page out to something else. Not like no virus where it pops up with the other shit. Like if you go on like some porn site or you should go on some 123 movies or some shit like that. It wasn't like that. I'm telling you, it tried to switch it. When I say it tried to switch, it's like if you watching this Psalms 46 and 10 and it tried to fucking switch that to Kings 3 and 11 or something. That's what happened. It tried to switch the whole page. And then I hit back. It tried to act like it wasn't there. But I found it. I found it. And that's when it fucked up. See, that's how I figured out. That's how the rich people getting rich. They found they able to go through these little things that they ain't showing the rest of us. They ain't showing the rest of us this shit. But this shit is basically like him giving it to me. It's like he just give it. Man, that shit's like the shit that's on there that I was finding. For one of them in America probably cost $1,000 something. Bro, I get 10 of them for $1,000. Probably even more. That's what I'm saying. Like, the more you buy, the lower it is. And for what I'm trying to do, or whatever he want me to do, what I'm trying to do, I ain't got nothing to do with what he want me to do. I'm thinking I'm trying to do something. He probably got me trying to do something else. But I'm just saying, man. Whoo! You got to have that faith, man. This faith is what's going to get you saved. You know what I mean? He said we saved by faith. We saved by grace through faith, right? But when he said be still, he didn't say go spend your money. When he telling us right now is the time to be praying and fasting and getting ready for the famine, because that's what's going to happen. He ain't no liar. He ain't no liar. You know, you got all these people out here. Y'all niggas wearing crosses. Got crosses at your houses. Crosses on your churches. Crosses on your cars. Crosses on your shirts. Say you love the Most High, but you don't want to do what he tell your ass to do. You ain't got faith. You want to live in this world of feelings. Well, guess what? Your feelings, because you wanted feelings so much, is getting destroyed by other people's feelings. You feel like it's okay for people to act a certain way. So guess what? The Yahweh Bashim Yashai felt like letting the LGBTQWRX, Subaru, whatever, talk about their feelings and create Black Lives Matter and all these other agendas. Woo! You see how it works? The Most High said, oh, you want to care about feelings? Well, I'm going to give you some feelings up on your feelings. And now your feelings is hurt. You thought your feelings was hurt because you wanted to accept everybody else's bullshit. But guess what? Yahweh said, that ain't happening. I'm sending out what you would call, who's our brother? Y'all call him Satan, the devil. We ain't talking about Amalekites and Esau. You talking about our brothers that's up in heaven. You talking about famine, fire, floods, earthquakes, destruction. Huh? You talking about our brothers, the angels. Don't be sad when you seeing shit happen to people. You need to rejoice because that's your brothers putting in work. See, that's the problem. We got them brothers down here that's knuckleheads. And guess what? We got some brothers up there that's down too. You gotta believe it. You better believe it. And for all y'all to be like, oh, the devil. Whoop-de-whoop. I ain't dealing with him. Because he the devil. Well, guess what? Guess the fuck what? When that day comes, when you need help, that one that you was calling the devil, which is your brother, an angel, you call him Satan, Lucifer, that's up in heaven, the angel. We ain't talking about the man. We ain't talking about Esau. We ain't talking about Cain. We talking about the angel, which is your brother. Guess what? He gonna step in for the elect men. Why? Because in the end, he's still gonna be shaking their hands. Shaking our hands. Why? Why is that? Because we have faith. Remember, the angels didn't want to bow to you. Okay? Shoot, the angels didn't want to bow. When it's talking about bowing, who you think it's talking to? It's the same right now. You know, it's a test. Think about it. You got brothers up there that's like, man, test them and see. Them angels, let's see. Let's see if they make it back home, Pops. Let's see, Abba. Let's see, Father. See if they make it back home. I ain't bowing to them till they make it to the kingdom. Till they make it to the kingdom. Okay? Then you got these niggas down here that want to bow their heads. Why? Because we got kings walking, we got princes walking, and we got fucking slaves on horses. We got heathens on horses. But guess what? That shit coming to an end too. All of this shit is coming to an end. And you know what's beautiful about it? You know what's beautiful about it? You got the COVID-19 that's being sent out through the 5Gs. Woo, man, you got this stuff going on. How about Shimei Shai, man? He is not playing. He is not playing. He is not playing. The water. He is destroying this place, man. By brick, that he could be exalted up on this earth. Okay? The heathens gonna realize. They gonna know. You got these people online talking about, oh, I'm Jewish. I'm offended that football player said that. Why the fuck are y'all bowing down for some money, man? I need this money, man, so I'm going to take this shit down. Even though it's in history, man, I'm going to apologize all over Twitter. I ain't apologizing for shit. If the book say it, the book say it. I don't give a fuck about what you say. Y'all niggas get mad. Y'all be like, oh, Jesus, I wish I wasn't black. Jesus wasn't black. Okay, he came from the tribe of Judah, says that they black, so he came down the line of David. David was black. What you talking about then? He was almond colored. He was grape colored. He was the color of an olive. Like, come on, man. What was Clifford the big red dog? Oh, Clifford was red. Oh, so Clifford the red dog's red. Yeah, that's what that means. That's what that's saying. But when it comes to the Bible, that ain't what that's saying. That's saying something totally different. Okay, cool. Everybody walking around here since 1661 talking about, oh, I'm white, I'm black. Those my people. We white, we black. Nigga, you ain't my people just because you black, or you ain't my people because you white. You ain't my enemy because you white. You might be my enemy because you black. Now, how about that? It go by the seed of the Father. I don't care what you look like. If you my enemy, you my enemy. And I don't care even if you is Israel. If you against the word of the Most High, you my enemy. Plain and simple. We ain't got no time for no hostages, okay? When it comes to these words, we ain't worried about your feelings, okay? You gotta sit down and be simple with you, like, well, we're gonna take you over here and explain this to you. I ain't got time for that shit. You ain't trying to hear this word? It don't, you know what? I used to get upset because a lot of the other elders were like, man, I ain't going back. I ain't explaining nothing. But, man, there's so much fucking information out here. Nigga, y'all, you gotta be dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck to not know what the Israelites is. Everybody know what the fucking Israelites. Man, you gotta be dumb as fuck by now not to know. I mean, you could be holding on to this world. That's what I said. All this stuff that he's showing me, if I was gonna use it, it don't mean that it's not for me to use in this world like that. I'm not trying to become part of the world. I ain't trying to get rich. I ain't trying to be famous. I already had that opportunity. I left that shit. Most High had me walk around in the desert. What you talking about? I'm not fucking joking. He had me walking around in the desert reading the Bible. I left all that shit. All that professional fighting in the rings, getting cages, hanging out ring girls, doing that stupid ass party and shit, making commercials, doing all... Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that. That life, it just ain't, it wasn't for me. It didn't feel right. My whole, people wanted to do it to be famous. I wanted to do it to build an orphanage. It ain't the same thing. It ain't the same thing. It ain't the same thing. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be going under. Like Evanescence said, going under. I ain't trying to go under. But what I am is I do want you to bring me to life, though. Man, I want y'all to wake me up inside. I want you, how about Shimei Shai, to release what's inside of me. I want that spirit to come out. You know what I mean? I want him to wake me up. Bring me to life. Wake me up. Wake me up inside. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. That's what he did with most of us. He woke up that essence. brought you to life because you was asleep. And now you get ready for Jacob's trouble, and you ain't gonna have to worry because my people know my name. Okay? His people. His people. He didn't say black people. He didn't say white people. He said my people. Separate the wheat and the tares, okay? He gonna separate them, the wheats and the tares. They look alike, they ain't alike. All Israel ain't Israel. Okay? Y'all gotta get ready. Y'all women, bro, you about to be going through some problems. But you 1/3 women that's been going through the problems, you lost your husband, still been trying to stay down for the truth, keeping your legs closed, following what is it, Proverbs 31 through 32. You know, talking about how to be a woman. The rest of y'all ain't women. You bitches. You sluts. You whores. Okay? The women that's pushing the men away, keeping their legs closed, okay? Keeping their arms strong. Obeying their husbands. Keeping to the commandments. Keeping their hair long. Not shaving their heads. Okay? And neither you wicked ass men was giving in to strong drinks. I mean, I done it. I ain't saying I ain't. You know? We in that time, man, we about to get raised up. We about to be raised up. The Most High blessing us. That is a crazy ass cloud right there. Look like the sun in that mug, but it ain't. Woo. We're about to get raised up. Okay? A lot of y'all don't realize what that means. To be raised. To be picked up. To be awoke out of slumber. Okay? A lot of y'all ain't going through the trials and tribulations. A lot of y'all ain't going through the chastisement. You need to worry. You need to worry. He said, my people hear my voice. You ain't being chastised, there's an issue. You ain't hearing his voice, there's an issue. You don't hear him calling you. You don't feel him pulling on you inside, waking you up. You're going to have problems. Okay, because that faith during Jacob's trouble is going to get you that cloud of rain. That's going to cool your tent down. Okay? Because it didn't rain everywhere. It rained over my RV. Okay? It's going to keep you cool when you're thirsty. He going to give you shade. You hear that? He going to give you shade. He going to give you water when you're thirsty. He going to feed you like Elijah at the rook when the ravens was coming in. And that, oh man, that's spiritual. I was working yesterday, man, and I literally kicked this shirt, man. And it wasn't there like by the door. Like when I first came out, the shirt was on the ground. It fell on the ground. I don't know what happened. It got on the ground or something. And when I went and picked it up, there was this big ass feather, a raven feather right there up underneath it. And then when I turned the corner, there was another big ass raven feather. So yo, that was spiritual to me. Fuck, man. I'm gonna cut this short because people keep texting and I hate that shit. When they text, it be popping up. Shalom.